All right, guys, today I'm going to be doing a fun update on Cub Finance, and it's one of my favorite projects on the Binance Smart Chain currently. And the reason it's one of my favorite projects is because it's from the team from Leo Finance that I know are builders. And what's the difference when a project is not just a copy of another project? And instead, it is the first part of a project from a team that knows how to build things and update things and change things. Well, it means that the project will keep growing, evolving. They'll keep adding new things and they'll look for problems that are going on in the space and they'll try to solve those. And they'll go ahead and add things as needed when things change. They won't just get stuck in one place and be one thing. And that's one of the main things I'm going to be showing you today. They have a track record of doing this. They built Leo Finance up from the Hive blockchain and they made it a platform that is comparable and but for sure the number one secondary token on Hive. And Leo Finance, a few times the Leo token has surpassed Hive in value, and it will probably do that again, but it is very tied to the value of the Ethereum and the BNB token currently, because those are where the main liquidity pools are. So it did take a hit when those went down, but that just kind of happens when you're tied to those big tokens in that way. And this token is still trying to build its way up and see things. But as you can see, they've already built out a full DEX before for the Hive blockchain, and this has become one of the better ones to use over here to trade the different tokens that live in the Hive ecosystem. And then they came over here and they started building Cub Finance. So when they first launched Cub Finance, what do? They take what they think is the best idea on the marketplace, and that's the Goose contract. They copy it over here. That way they don't have the migrator code problem. They have all those protections. Goose has never been really hacked, even though the egg token has gone down in value. But they don't try the layered farming thing that egg did, because that failed. It didn't work. Instead, they go ahead and just try to look into what do they need to do to evolve and build and do better. And that's have good use case for their tokens. And one of the problems out there that we see right now was on the Binance Smart Chain was, how do you get funds in and out of it in a decentralized way that doesn't involve using Binance US or the Binance platform? It's not that easy to do. There weren't that many bridges out there that supported this, so they went ahead and made a bridge. The Leo bridge is up and working. It is still now in kind of a early release, so you can only swap a maximum of $10,000, and it only is currently working from the Ethereum to Binance chain. They haven't actually set it up yet to work the other way around, but they will be doing that later. Obviously, when you come in from Ethereum, any bridge out of Ethereum, you have those big Ethereum fees. So if you come to check out the bridge, know that. The way that their token is eventually going to work, though, as you swap the ERC token for the Leo token, you go through a bridge that they have that allows you to move wrapped Leo into Hive and then change it into BEP Leo, and then change it into eventually Leo on the Binance 20 chain. So that because they're able to then trade the Binance chain token, it's going to be eventually a way for you to swap any ERC token for any BEP20 token. But they are for now doing a more limited release of only a certain amount of tokens. So if you want to check out the ones you can use, you can go ahead and do that over here on the bridge site. But that's only the first piece of update that I have, because as we all know, the Goose Finance site has not really succeeded as we have hoped. The deposit fee on farms that just are a one-time deposit fee to do burns of your token, it's just not enough money will continually come into your farm for you to be able to burn enough tokens to protect your price. So like Goose has fell, so has the Cub price. But it is not because the Cub team hasn't been working and building it. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep evolving. And so what's the first step when the model that you're currently using on your site is not working? Well, it's time to introduce something new to add some more functionality, some more burn mechanics, and some more reason for people to use the platform. And so what did they come up with? They came up with switching to the kingdoms model that I've talked to you about coming. And the first few kingdoms are live. So the Kingdom platform really works kind of like the Auto Farm platform, where they're going to go ahead and do a no deposit fee platform for your assets so that they can put them in farms that do not normally auto compound on their own, do the auto compounding for you, reward you with even more tokens by giving you some of the Cub token on top of the fact that they're now auto compounding that other farm for you, and then they're going to go ahead and continue to grow this to all the different hot DeFi, like all the different liquidity pools out there where they can find good returns. They started with the Cake token and a BNB BUSD token. Now, as you can see, this Cake one is offering one of the higher APRs that you can find on Cake, or APYs, because it's up at 159%. But the thing I want to point out to you that's very, very exciting for anybody who loves Cake, and why anybody who really wants to just grow their Cake stack should think about using Cub Finance, is because they are not taking a big management fee like some of the other farms out there. Their management fee is only 0.9%, and they are using this management fee to go ahead and burn Cub. So as they get more money in here, they'll have more money coming in to go ahead and burn Cub than they had before, but they will not be trying to do what some of the other platforms have done when they auto compound and take up to a 30% management fee. And I'll show you an example of this right now by comparing this. The total APR on this one for the farm APY is 128%. So why is that 128% on your Cake? Because that's just what the auto compounding Cake pool is at. 124% it says over here. So their algorithm is being able to get you a few extra percentages if you go ahead and use it on Cub, because of when they are doing their auto compounding. But that's because they can auto, this one right here compared to the Cake one does have its own fee in it. So you see they both start out at this 82.69. This one goes to 124, but the Cub Finance's one goes to 128 because their management fee of 0.9 is cheaper than PancakeSwap. But even more, let's compare it to Bunny, the #1 platform for growing your Cake. Well, their pool reward is only at 89.89%. They're relying on Bunny to get you up to 130%, which is lower than the current Cub 150% on growing. And that's because they take a big part of your Cake as a management fee to help support the price of the Bunny token. Now, if you're a Bunny token user, then that's okay with you. If you have a huge stack of Bunny and you're earning those divs, then sure, you can keep your money in this pool because it's supporting your other token. But when you're doing that and you're relying on that other token, well, then when they get flash loan attacked and the price drops down, now sitting at $28 instead of $280 or $300 or $400, well, you took that hit. Now the team is trying to make up for that. Good luck to the Bunny team. But if you are just a Cake fan, you're not earning as much Cake over here as you would be earning on Cub Finance. So if you're one of these people who are still sitting here using this $400 million of Cake token and giving it a 30% cut of your earnings to try to support the Bunny token, I sure hope that you're holding a lot of Bunny token. If you're not, please come and take a look at the Cub Finance Cake pool and think about putting your money over here, where you will earn more Cake on the Cub Finance kingdom than you would even in the PancakeSwap auto compounding pool. Far more Cake than you would in the Bunny pool, and on top of that, you're going to be earning some of the Cub tokens. You can go ahead and look at what they're planning to do and decide if you want to keep those Cub tokens, or you can go ahead and sell them. I don't want you to do that because I like the platform and I'm not looking for a lot of sell pressure on the Cub token, but it is definitely going to be up to you what you do with those Cub tokens. One little alpha leak I'll give you that I found out today in their weekly AMA, and you can go and watch these every Friday, is that they're going to be adding a platform onto the Matic network that is going to be a sister platform to Cub. We don't have a time frame on this happening, but they are not going to be launching a new token over there. They are going to be doing, it sounds like, and none of this is official, so you'll have to find out from the team. I don't know for sure if everything will stay the same. They're just starting to plan this all out. But there's going to be some kind of airdrop to Cub holders of a token over there, and then that platform is going to be set up a little differently so that they're not issuing new tokens. They're just going to be setting up farms, and if people use them, the holders of the token over there will get rewards from those farms being used. So that's kind of an exciting thing that we're going to see, and it's a reason why I kind of am going to start holding my Cub rewards a little bit more. I had been selling half of them and re-entering some of the pools, or selling them for some of the different assets that they have over here in their farms and then putting those things in. But it does make sense now that I know that there's going to be a whole new platform launched on Matic, and that they're going to be airdropping the token that they're going to be using over there. I have a feeling the way it will kind of be set up is they're going to take all the Cub holders, give them some of this new token, allow you to either stake it over there or sell it over there, because they're not going to be someone who's going to give you a token you can't sell. But if you stake it over there, then you're going to be able to be earning the fees that they get from running similar things to what they're doing over here with Kingdoms, where they're going to be setting it up so that they can auto compound farms and do an AMM kind of thing over on the Matic end. That's just me speculating though, so don't think too far into that, but I have a feeling that's what they're going to be trying to do. In general though, if you are a pancake swap user and you want to build up more cake so you can take advantage of some of those syrup pools, or you want to grow your cake even faster and faster and faster, then come over here and look at the Cub Finance pool, where you can get currently the highest APY that I know of on cake for staking your cake. And that's not going to change. It doesn't matter how many of you come here, this number right here is going to stay the same. It's going to be 128% on our cake. Now this APY number for the Cub, it's going to change with the value of Cub, and it's also going to change with the amount of money in the pool. So yeah, you could earn a little bit less Cub, but you'll be earning cake and Cub, and you'll be earning more cake here than you will anywhere else. So if you believe in the cake token, this is where I think you should be staking it at this point. All right, everybody, I hope you had a fun listening to my video. I hope you come and take a look at the Cub Finance project, because they are going to be building and building and building. There will be more kingdoms coming. There'll be sister platforms on Matic. When Rune gets everything going, they plan to have their token integrated over there. And it's not going to be one of those things where they build a platform here and then run away to the other chain, and then run away to the other chain, and then run away to the other chain. They're all going to be integrated and work together, and the Cub token is going to be the token at the heart of all of them for building that value into the Cub ecosystem. So thanks everybody. Goodbye.